Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon to me.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon to me.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon to me. Okay, so shall we start now? Thu Trần đi học là như này. Hani ne de bozulur. Okay, so we'll start now. So last Tuesday we have finished listening number 5, right?
Yes, teacher.
So we'll move to number 6 now. So listen again. So you have to listen again. The listening script, and then you have to complete the chart. So there is some information that you need to fill. There are two persons discussing about their nickname, right? The first person is Thomas, and the second person is Elson. So you have to fill the information for name used at home and their nickname, and there may be some reason for their nickname. So we'll listen for number 6. So are you guys ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Teacher, can you tell me the page number?
The page number is 111.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, so can I play now?
Track 23.
Yes,
What does your name say about you? We talked to people about their names, and this is what they told us. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Does everyone call you Thomas, or
That's what my parents and everyone in my family calls me.
have you got a nickname?
Well, I had one when I was about 7 years old, but that was years ago. Fortunately, everyone has forgotten about it now.
What was it? Are you going to tell us?
It was Spider.
Spider?
Yes, because I was good at climbing. You know, climbing trees, climbing up the ropes in gym lessons, like Spider-Man.
I can understand why you might want to be called Tom rather than Spider.
Yes. In fact, someone called out Spider the other day in the middle of town. I just ignored them.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Alison.
Alison. That's a nice name. Are you called Ali for short?
Yes, that's what my mum and dad call me.
Do your friends call you Ali or Alison?
Oh no, they never call me Alison.
What do they call you?
Well, they call me Tails.
Tails? Why's that?
Well, you see, when I was at primary school, there were a lot of girls in my year called Alison, so we all had a different nickname.
Yes.
Mine was Tails because my surname is Taylor.
Do you spell that T-A-L-E-S, like in stories?
No, for some reason, my friends write T-A-I-L-S when they send me a card or a message. Don't ask me why.
Do you mind people calling you Tails?
No, I don't mind at all. When one of my friends calls me Alison, I think, who are they talking to?
So did you get all the information for number 6?
Yes, Chair. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so So for Thomas, what is the name used at home?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Just Thomas, right? Yes. How about his nickname?
Spider.
Spider. So what is the reason for his nickname?
Because he is good at climbing.
Yes, he is good at climbing like Spider-Man, right? Yes, so that is the reason for his nickname. So how about Elson? What is the name used at home?
Ellie.
Ellie, yes. How about her nickname at school?
Tail.
Tail. How do you spell tail? Tail. How do you spell?
T-A-I-L-I.
Yes, tail. So how about the reason for the nickname?
Because her
She's a
surname
dog at
is
Huh?
She's a dog at home.
But she talked about the reason, right?
Yes.
What is that?
Because her surname is surname
Taylor.
Taylor. Yes.
Yes, her surname means her family name is Taylor. It means that Alison Taylor, right? So that is why her friend calls her like Tail, right? So that is the reason for the nickname. Okay. Is that what that is to me, right?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
是吧？
သူကသူထွက်သွားမယ်ဆိုအဲ့ဒီနားမှာကြောင်းနေကြာတော့မထွက်ဘူး Okay, so we'll move to number 7 now. So there is an inconsistency in what Thomas say about what he is called, and in what Alison say about what she is called. What are they? And listen again if you need to. So do you need to listen again?
Yes.
Talk about the inconsistency between the talk. Okay,
Yes.
so I'll play it again. So this time you have to pay attention to the inconsistency in their conversation. Okay.
Track 23.
What does your name say about you? We talked to people about their names, and this is what they told us. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Does everyone call you Thomas, or
That's what my parents and everyone in my family calls me.
have you got a nickname?
Well, I had one when I was about 7 years old, but that was years ago. Fortunately, everyone has forgotten about it now.
What was it? Are you going to tell us?
It was Spider.
Spider?
Yes, because I was good at climbing. You know, climbing trees, climbing up the ropes in gym lessons, like Spider-Man.
I can understand why you might want to be called Tom rather than Spider.
Yes. In fact, someone called out Spider the other day in the middle of town. I just ignored them.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Alison.
Alison. That's a nice name. Are you called Ali for short?
Yes, that's what my mum and dad call me.
Do your friends call you Ali or Alison?
Oh no, they never call me Alison.
What do they call you?
Well, they call me Tails.
Tails? Why's that?
Well, you see, when I was at primary school, there were a lot of girls in my year called Alison, so we all had a different nickname.
Yes.
Mine was Tails because my surname is Taylor.
Do you spell that Tales, like in stories?
No, for some reason, my friends write Tails when they send me a card or a message. Don't ask me why.
Do you mind people calling you Tails?
No, I don't mind at all. When one of my friends calls me Alison, I think, who are they talking to?
So did you get the answer for number 6?
Teacher.
Yes. Okay. So what is the inconsistency fat for Thomas? What is that? You say you get the answers, right? So what is the inconsistency fat in his Thomas in the Thomas conversation? What is the answer? Or do you need to listen again?
Oh no, teacher.
No, tell me the answers. ဘာရလဲပြောလို့ဆရာဖြေပါရတယ်ဟေးအဖြေပြောမှနောက်တစ်ခါထပ်လာထားမလားတစ်ခုတော့ပြော
Teacher, inconsistency ဆိုဘယ်လိုမျိုးပြောချင်
inconsistent ဆိုတော့ရှေ့မှာနားထောင်ခဲ့လေရှေ့နောက်မညီညွတ်ဘူးပါရှေ့မှာပြောထားတဲ့ information နဲ့နောက်က information နဲ့ပြောထားတာအကျိုးကြောင့်စီရောမှုမရှိဘူးအကျိုးကြောင့်ညီညွတ်မှုမရှိဘူးအဲ့ဒါကိုပြောတာအဲ့ဒီအချက်လေးကိုကျွန်တော်နားထောင်အောင်ပါ
Teacher နောက်တစ်ခေါက်ပြန်ဖွင့်ပေးပါလား
Okay, it's better, right?
Track 23.
What does your name say about you? We talked to people about their names, and this is what they told us. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Does everyone call you Thomas, or
That's what my parents and everyone in my family calls me.
have you got a nickname?
Well, I had one when I was about 7 years old, but that was years ago. Fortunately, everyone has forgotten about it now.
What was it? Are you going to tell us?
It was Spider.
Spider?
Yes, because I was good at climbing. You know, climbing trees, climbing up the ropes in gym lessons, like Spider-Man.
I can understand why you might want to be called Tom rather than Spider.
Yes. In fact, someone called out Spider the other day in the middle of town. I just ignored them.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Alison.
Alison. That's a nice name. Are you called Ali for short?
Yes, that's what my mum and dad call me.
Do your friends call you Ali or Alison?
Oh no, they never call me Alison.
What do they call you?
Well, they call me Tails.
Tails? Why's that?
Well, you see, when I was at primary school, there were a lot of girls in my year called Alison, so we all had a different nickname.
Yes.
Mine was Tails because my surname is Taylor.
Do you spell that Tales, like in stories?
No, for some reason, my friends write Tails when they send me a card or a message. Don't ask me why.
Do you mind people calling you Tails?
No, I don't mind at all. When one of my friends calls me Alison, I think, who are they talking to?
Okay, so did you get the answer? What is the inconsistency fact for Thomas? Inconsistency ကလေဆိုတော့အရှိကလေ unit 1 unit 2မှာလာပြီဆိုတော့နားထောင်လာတယ်ကွာအဲ့တယောက်ကတော့ shopping နေ့လည်ဘက် Saturday afternoon ဘက်မှာ shopping ထွက်ရတာမကြိုက်ဘူးလို့ပြောပေမဲ့သူ့ရဲ့ conversation ထဲမှာကျ shopping ထွက်သွားတယ်ကွာ shopping ထွက်ပြီးတော့မှသူအရင် enjoy ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတာသူပြောသွားတယ်အဲ့ဒါဆို inconsistency ရှေ့နောက်မညီညွတ်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာအဲ့ဒါဆို Thomas ပြောသွားတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာထဲမှာရှေ့နောက်မညီညွတ်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာလေးပါလာတယ်
မပါဘူးထင်တယ်
မပါဘူး okay ကျန်တဲ့လူတွေရော
7 years ago ပြောပြီးတော့ a years ago လို့ပြောရတာ
7 years ago လို့ပြောပဲ a years ago ဟုတ်လို့လားဟုတ်ပါဘူးဟုတ်လား
ဒီချက်မသိကြဘူး
okay အဲ့ဒါဆိုနည်းနည်းအဖြေနားမှာထပ်ပြီးယောက်ျားလေးတွေတိတ်နေယောက်ျားလေးတွေဖြေရလားယောက်ျားလေးတွေရှိသေးလားအာကာနာနဲ့ထွန်ဟိတဲ့ are you stay there no ဆို absent နော်
Yes, yes, I am here.
so what is the answer what have you got
Well,
to tell the truth
for Allison, she sounds like she doesn't like the name, but when that person asked about it, she said like she doesn't like.
okay မကြိုက်ဘူးလို့ထင်ရတယ်ပေါ့သူရဲ့ထုံးဟာဒါပေမဲ့ तू ကခြေသက်သက်မှလို့ပြောသွားတယ်အဲ့ဒါ inconsistent လို့ပြောရတာဟုတ်လား
Yes.
But I think it's kind of matched because you know she don't like it but she don't mind.
Like that okay so we'll listen again ဒီခါတော့ Thomas နေရာမှာတစ်ဖြတ်ဖြတ်မယ် Allison နောက်တစ်ဖြတ်ဖြတ် you know
Track 23.
What does your name say about you? We talked to people about their names, and this is what they told us. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Does everyone call you Thomas, or
That's what my parents and everyone in my family calls me.
have you got a nickname?
Well, I had one when I was about 7 years old, but that was years ago. Fortunately, everyone has forgotten about it now.
What?
okay သူခုနကပြောသွားတယ် spiral လို့ခေါ်တဲ့နာမည်သူဘယ်နှစ်တောင်းလို့ပြောသွားလဲ
I was 7 years ago.
ခုနှစ်သားတော့ငါခေါ်တာ and now everyone's forget about that လို့ပြောသွားတယ် fortunately လို့ပြောတယ်အကန်နောက်ထပ်မောက်ဆောင်တဲ့အခုလူတွေကမှီသွားကြပြီလို့ပြောချင်တာအဲ့တော့သူခုနှစ်တုန်းကတုံးတဲ့ nickname တော့အခုတော့အဲ့ဒီနာမည်ကိုလူတွေအကုန်မှီသွားပြီလို့သူပြောထားတယ်ရှေ့မှာဟုတ်တယ်နော်
What was it? Are you going to tell us?
It was Spider.
Spider?
Yes, because I was good at climbing. You know, climbing trees, climbing up the ropes in gym lessons, like Spider-Man.
I can understand why you might want to be called Tom rather than Spider.
Yes. In fact, someone called out Spider the other day in the middle of town. I just ignored them.
ခုကြောက်ပါပြောလဲ
Yeah, he said that everyone has forgot about that name, but now he says that someone called Spider him.
Yeah, someone called Spider him yesterday in the middle of the town and he just ignored it, right? အကောင်လုံးမေ့သွားပြီလို့ပြောပေမဲ့သူအခေါ်ခံလိုက်ရတယ်ဟိုနေရเนาะအခေါ်ခံလိုက်ရတော့သူ ignore လုပ်လိုက်တယ်လို့ပြောတယ် so that is the inconsistency, right? For Thomas. So how about Alison? We will continue listening.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Alison.
Alison. That's a nice name. Are you called Ali for short?
Yes, that's what my mum and dad call me.
Do your friends call you Ali or Alison?
Oh no, they never call me Alison.
What do they call you?
Well, they call me Tails.
Tails? Why's that?
Well, you see, when I was at primary school, there were a lot of girls in my year called Alison, so we all had a different nickname.
Yes.
Mine was Tails because my surname is Taylor.
She said the reason behind her nickname is just because of her surname, right? Taylor ဖြစ်တဲ့တူ Taylor လို့ခေါ်တယ်လို့သူပြောသွားတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်
Do you spell that T-A-L-E-S, like in stories?
No, for some reason, my friends write T-A-I-L-S when they send me a card or a message. Don't ask me why.
ဒီမှာကျတော့သူ့ရဲ့နာမည်ကို slow မောင်းမေးရခါကျတော့ for some reason လို့ပြောသွားတယ်ဟုတ်နော် for some reason ကြောင့်သူက TAILS လို့သုံးတယ်လို့ပြောသွားတယ် and don't ask me why လို့လည်းပြောသွားတယ် so there must be another reason behind her nickname, right? So that is the inconsistency between her conversation. အဲ့ဆိုရမလား
Yes.
သူရဲ့တကယ် reason ကိုတော့မပြောသွားဘူးအဲ့တော့ TAILS ရဲ့ behind the nickname မှာတခုခု reason တခုထပ်ရှိတော့မယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်သူကအဲ့ဒါမပြောသွားဘူး okay as so number 6 နဲ့ 7 ဖြေလို့ရမလား
ဟုတ်ရပါတယ်ရှင်
ရမယ် okay inconsistency ဆိုတော့လည်းမျက်စိလဲကြတယ်နားထောင်လိုက်စသတိထားမယ် inconsistency ဆိုတာရှေ့နောက်မညီညွတ်တာကိုပြောတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ရှေ့မှာတစ်မျိုးပြောရပြီးတော့အဲ့အကြောင်းအရာနဲ့ဆိုတော့နောက်ပိုင်းမှာမညီညွတ်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ဒါဆို inconsistency လို့ခေါ်တယ်နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့တော့ထားပါတော့ချက်ဆောင်မိလိုက်တယ်နေ့ကစာလုပ်ခဲ့တာဆိုလုပ်ခဲ့တယ်ပေါ့ဒါပေမဲ့တကယ်ဆောင်ပြီးတော့မရဘူးပေါ့အဲ့ဒါ inconsistency အဲ့ဒါကိုပြောရမယ်နော် Okay, so we'll move to number 8 now. Number 8, walk in small groups and answer these questions. So there are some questions that I need to ask you guys, like you like your name, why or why not? Why are you called at home, and what do your friends call you? Have you got a nickname? What is the reason for it? So can I ask you guys one by one? So I'll ask with Jason then. So do you like your name? Why or why not?
Yes, because it's me clean. So that I like it.
You like the meaning. Okay. So what are you called at home?
They call me Maggie.
Maggie? Really?
Yes.
So is that your nickname?
No. As I want to go, maybe I call her.
Oh, okay. So what do your friends call you?
My friends call me G. G.
Okay, they call you G. So how about, have you got your nickname? Is there any nickname for you?
No.
And what is the reason for it? You don't have any nickname. Okay. So how about Jason? What do your friends call you?
My friends, start from the primary school, like they call me Ginny, but in the middle of the primary school, like all of like there is like so many new how to say there are so many new friends, so like they call me Jason.
Jason. So you said Jenny, right? So is that your nickname?
Yes.
Just an English name or just a nickname?
Both, teacher.
Both. Okay. So you have got a nickname, and that is Jenny, right? So is there any reason for that?
That now the nickname is like they give me that like Jen, nó cần chi thể.
Okay, so what is the reason for that?
I don't know, teacher. They just call me like I call my friend like Georgie, Georgie. So like they call me Jeji.
So I did that is because of the trend, right? Like
Yes.
Joey, Jay,
Joey.
or Aga. Can we call Aga? Okay, so because of the trend, right? The trend, right? It has to be. Okay, so how about Nylon? What do your friends call you?
Just 9 don't you?
Just Nylon. So how about at home? How are you called
They,
at home?
my parents just call me like Ta. That's it.
Just Son.
Yes.
How about when they are really angry at you? They still call you Son?
Yes.
Oh, okay, you're quite lucky. So how about number 4? Have you got a nickname and what is the reason for it?
I have no nicknames.
Are you sure?
Yes, yeah.
Everyone has nickname, right?
But I don't have.
Don't have, so I can't believe that. Okay, whatever. So how about Tene type?
Yes, him now, teacher.
Tene type, gì đó?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so what do your friends call you?
Tay.
They just call you Tene. So have you got any nickname? Besides
Yes,
Tene.
teacher.
Just Tene. Okay, so there is no reason for it, right? They just call you just by your name, like Tene, right? Am I right, Tene type? There is no reason behind it, right? Tene type ရှိသေးလား။ တိုင်းကြောက်သွားတာ
Hello, teacher.
Okay, just Tene. Okay, so how about Hey Cousin? What do your friends call you?
They call me Hey Cousin.
Just Hey Cousin, not even Hey Ted
Yes.
or Cousin. So have you got a nickname?
Physics teacher call him Demi Minda.
Oh, Timmy. Okay, so what is the reason for that?
Because when I first joined this class, I was shy to talk.
Oh, you
Do you
was
mind
really
people calling you
shy.
Tails?
No, I don't mind at
Okay.
all. When one of my friends
So Jamie Miller, right? But I don't think he is now Jamie Miller anymore, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Aka is now Demi
Okay.
Minda.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
what is
not even
Aka
talking
now?
with us.
Oh, really? So he is.
He sang out because I told Disha Mary that he vapes and drinks alcohol.
Oh, that is why. Now he is mad at you guys, right?
He is
He's
very
not
sick
talking
up.
with us.
Hello, not at all. Like I'm not free right now. But
Don't lie, bro. It's okay. It is okay to take out sometimes.
I don't lie.
Okay. So Aga, what do your friends call you? Just Aga?
Actually, Akari was my primary nickname. Yeah.
Agai.
Yeah, we never call him that. We just call him Dora.
What? What is the reason behind
None of
that?
my friends though. I just told you that my primary friends, like that, primary school friends, and
So they call you Agai.
yeah, my parents call me Taga. And yesterday, my grandpa was next to me. I'm learning in the chemistry time, chemistry class, and teacher called me Aga, and I answer to her, and my grandpa asked me, why you answer, and why is she calling you Aga like that? Because they all call me like Aga like this, so yeah.
Okay, Aga and Aga. So is there any difference between Aga and Aga?
Some of my friends call me Joy because of Joe, but
Aga. You got Joy. So because of the trend too, right? Joy.
yeah.
Okay, so that is your nickname, right? So should we call you Joy?
Yeah, I think the best one is Doda.
What is the reason behind that nickname, Doda?
He lives in the middle of nowhere in the fields.
Oh, how do you know that? Aga, where do you live, by the way?
I live in Dongguan.
Dongguan. It's not Doda, right?
Like if you look for his house on Google Maps, you will just see fields next to him.
Ah, that is why. Okay, so you guys have the reason
Those
for
ones
that.
like who calling me daughter live in Smeltico and Pew and okay. I understand that, bro. Yeah.
It sounds like Aga doesn't like his nickname. That's all that, right? Okay,
Yes.
so we can
I don't
call
think
like
that is
Agai or Joey, right? As Aga's nickname. So Aga, which one you prefer, Agai or Joey?
You can call me as you like, but I don't mind any of those names. Yeah.
Okay, you don't mind. Okay, but I prefer Aga. Okay, whatever. So, okay, so we'll move to Midu. Midu, what do your friends call you?
They call me Little or sometimes MTT.
Midu or sometimes
MTT.
MGG. Okay. So, is there any nickname
No, teacher.
for you? There is no nickname. Okay. Okay, there is no nickname. Okay, so how about Susan? What do your friends call you mostly?
They call me Susan or sometimes
Susan.
Sue.
Okay, Sue or Susan. Okay, so is there any nickname besides Sue and Susan?
All my family members and my mom's or dad friends call me Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah.
Kiki. Okay, so what is the reason for that?
I mean, I don't know. My mom give that name when I was born.
So it's kind of like childhood nickname, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, kind of. Okay. So how about Tutumo? What do your friends call you?
Tutu or Tutumo.
Tutu or Tutumo. So is there any nickname besides Tutu and Tutumo?
Yes.
What is
When I
that?
was in 5th class, some of my friends call me Talu Talumo.
What is the reason for that? Talu Talumo.
I don't know. It sounds funny. That's why they call me.
Either they just play the songs and the language, right? Talu Talu.
Yes.
It's like Tutu, right? Okay, so Talu Talumo. It is more difficult than Tutumo, right? Okay. So how about Nilele? Nilele, what do your friends call you? Nui. Nui, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is there any nickname besides Nui? No, okay, there is no nickname for you. Okay, so how about Totozen? Totozen, are you there?
Okay, chair.
So what do your friends call you to me?
Mẹ chồng bao sẵn.
So is that a kind of nickname?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the reason behind it? 慢叫包傻, right?
Cause I've been wearing glasses like
Since you were young?
no, not really young, like mà cha khi nào vừa lại cha.
That is why. Okay, so that because you have to wear glasses, that is why you have been called like 慢叫包傻, right?
That is given from boys, but from girl is Totozi.
Toto, not Toto, it's Toto, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like language, the trick between the language or the song, right? Like da and ta, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone has finished, right?
What about you, Shir?
Me?
Yes.
Will you believe that I don't have any nickname? Okay, I have one name, and mostly my family members call me. They call me Bobo, and it's my kind of like childhood nickname. Yeah, and they still call me like that now.
Pong Pong is kind
That's so
of a
cute.
cat name.
Huh?
Pong Pong is kind of a cat name.
Pong Pong is Pong Pong da. It's not a cat name, right? It spells like P-O-N-T and P-O-N-T, Pong Pong. Because when I was young, I was quite, fat, and that is why I was more like Pong Pong.
Sure, you know what? When someone, you tell your nickname to someone and then they tell like, oh, it's like my dog name, it's like my cat name. It's so disrespectful. Really hate that.
I like
Yes.
that.
Their face so hard if they're like talking like it's so disrespectful.
That is very
Okay.
disrespectful. That's why we call him Doda.
Well,
So
I know.
Anta, for you, my names like resemble to a cat's name, right?
Actually, there are two dogs in my aunt house, and their name are
Not
Bobo
even a
and
cat, it's a
Dodo.
dog.
Yeah,
Seriously?
so but I don't want to use dog. That's why I use cat.
Teacher,
Okay,
that's so
whatever.
The
disrespectful.
reality is like Pombo and Dong Dong, like that. Those dogs.
Popo. It's not Popo actually.
Pombo and
Anta.
Dong
Are
Dong,
you sure
right?
that it's a
Pombo and Dong
Popo
Dong.
as a
Yes,
dog
Pombo
name?
and Dong Dong. I know. Yeah. I can prove you, but let it be.
You can prove that. Okay.
See, that's so disrespectful. How dare you.
Yeah, okay. So now I regret talking about my nickname. Okay, whatever, my name is Popo, and everyone call me like that. Even my close friends call me like that. They don't call me Nay Nwe or Nay Nwe. They call me Popo. Okay.
And we can call you Dichapo.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever. Okay, so we'll move to writing now. As we have finished speaking, so for the writing test, you have to write a paragraph about names in your country for English students who are coming on a school exchange. So you have to explain about the naming system in our country. And there are 3 facts that you have to follow. The first one is that traditionally, how are names chosen for children? And what are the most popular names for boys and girls? And what do they mean? And are nickname used in families or among friends? So you have to answer based on these questions. You have to write a paragraph about our naming system in our country. Okay? You have to write it now in the chat. And you have to send it to me. So is that okay? 睇講的話就係音樂。
number 9
Teacher 變先表演。
Okay, baby, do on 啦。paragraph တစ်ခုရေးပေးရမှာလေ paragraph တစ်ခုကကျွန်တော် about the name in your country about names in your country ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာနာမည်နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ paragraph လေးပါပြီနော် for English students who are coming on a school exchange ဆိုတော့ကိုနဲ့ English တကယ်ချင်းကြောင်းသားတကယ်ချင်းဖြစ်တဲ့အဲ့တကယ်ချင်း question ပြရမှာအဲ့လိုမျိုးပုံစံမျိုးအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီ question 3ခုမှာပြီးဆိုပြီးရမှာ traditionally how are names are chosen for children actually ကျွန်တော်နေ့က discuss လုပ်ပြီးသွားတယ်နော်ဟိုနေ့က နာမည်ကိုကျွန်တော်ကလေးတွေဘယ်လိုနာမည်ပေးကြလဲပေါ့ကျွန်တော်ဟိုနေ့ကဆိုကျွန်တော် exam ပြောသွားတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရှင်နေ့နံရပေးရတယ်လည်းပါတယ်ပြင်ဆရာပေးရတယ်လည်းပါတယ် appearance ကပေးရတယ်ပါတယ်ဆို discuss အများကြီးလုပ်သွားတယ်နော်အဲ့ facts တွေကျွန်တော်ပြင်လို့ရတယ်ဒုတိယမေးခွန်းကကျတော့ what are the most popular name for boys and girls and what do they mean အဲ့ဆိုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာ popular ဖြစ်ဆုံးနာမည်တွေဟာဆိုစန်တာတို့တန်တာတို့အဲ့လိုဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့နာမည်တွေကဘာကိုကိုစားပြုတယ်ပါတယ်ဆို for example Santa ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် moon ကိုစားပြုနော် Santa means moon in English language right အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့လိုလေးနဲ့ရှင်းပြပေးရမယ်အဲ့တော့ popular names for boys ဆိုရင်နှစ်ခုသုံးခုပေါ့ popular name for girls ဆိုရင်နှစ်ခုသုံးခုလောက် example ပြပြီးရင်းရတယ်နောက်ဆုံးတစ်ခုကတော့ are nickname used in families or among friends အဲ့တော့ nickname က families တွေနဲ့ပဲသုံးတာလားဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင်ဆိုတော့တငယ်ချင်းတွေဆိုင်မှာသုံးတာလားပေါ့အဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် explain လုပ်ပြီး short paragraph တွေရေးပေးအောင်မယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ short paragraph ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော် chat ထဲမှာရေးပြီးတခါလေးပို့ပေးစစ်ထားရစစ်ပြီးနော်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
I have a question here.
Yes.
How do we call Pongji in English? I forgot.
Monk, right?
Yeah, how to spell it?
M-O-N-K, right?
Thank you.
ဖုန်းကြီးရနာမည်ပေးရတယ်ရှင် yes okay Oh, he doesn't either.
Yes.
Names that usually chosen by fortune tellers find that they were born are based on their appearance and popular names for boys such as Hey, Jojo, they are not popular anymore, right? They are not popular anymore, he doesn't. So you have to write the answers from the again. They used to be popular, right? But not anymore.
Okay.
But teacher, I also write that names.
They
They are popular.
They are not popular
Yeah,
anymore,
those
right?
names are used in our English books. That's why they are popular.
Just in the English book, and they are not realistic ones, right? So actually,အခုနောက်ပိုင်းဆိုနာမည်နည်းနည်း complex ဖြစ်တဲ့နာမည်ဒါမှမဟုတ်နှလုံးသွင်းနာမည်တွေပေးထားတာများတယ်ဆိုတော့ကြောတို့ထွန်းထွန်းဟိုအရင်တော့ပေးတဲ့နာမည်ကြီးအဲ့ဒါကြီးအခု popular မဖြစ်တော့ဘူးဟိုရင်တော့1990လောက်တုန်းက1990မှာ1980လောက်တုန်းကပေးထားတဲ့နာမည်ကြီးဆူဆူလိုအေးအေးလိုမြင်ရတယ် is not popular anymore. Nickname used in both families and among friends. Okay. So Henderson, please think about the popular names now. Remember that they are weak. A person is born, they are weak. Person will given the first letter. For example, people who was born Tuesday would have one word beginning with a letter. Papa, right? Popular names of the boys are Wedu, Oga, Aga. Okay. Popular names for the girls are Hussein, Yelena, Tia. Okay. And you also need to explain some of the usage in that. What do they mean, right? Yes, yes. We have to give the most popular name, and you also have to give the definitions if they have. For example, like Amanda tree name like we do Oga and or Aga. Aga means like the sky or something like that, right? And for the girls like Susan or Yelena, it's like jewelry or Tida. Tida represent water or something like that, right? And it's most the name in some country choose among the fortune tellers and monks. They suggest the name according to the birth dates and their zodiac signs. Yes. Most popular name for boys are Nay Nwe, 22 အောင်ဘာလို့ 22အောင် hated and all. They're not popular, right?
They are here.
No. Hated. Yes, it's okay. Nylin, it's still okay. But 22အောင် I don't think that is a popular name, right? သုံးလုံးလုံးကြီးဆိုတော့ popular ဖြစ်တာတော့သုံးလုံးလိုက်ကြည့်ပြပါတော့တိတ်မရှိဘူးနှလုံးတွဲတွေကဆိုတော့ popular ဖြစ်တာနှလုံးတွဲဆိုတော့အနောက်ကနေပြောင်းလာတယ်ရှေ့ကတစ်လုံးကပြောင်းလာတယ် for example hated ဆိုတော့ hated အောင်ရှိမယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလား hated အောင် hated ဆိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးတစ်လုံးတော့ကွဲသွားတယ်အဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့ popular name ဆိုတော့ hated နဲ့မှာပါတယ် right ဒါမှမဟုတ် hated ပဲနှလုံးနဲ့ထားတယ်လို့လည်းရှိတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလား Most popular names for the girls are Tida, Tusa, etc. More nicknames are used among friends. Okay. And another, you also have to give definitions of the most popular name if we have. Okay. Now, count the name of the children are chosen by looking at their dates of birth and day of birth. For example, you are born on Saturday, your name will be Nay Nwe. For boys, Pip Pip, Anggang. Those kinds of names are popular. And for the girls, Kin, Susu, those names, Kin. It's not popular anymore, right? Those names are popular nicknames that used both in families and with friends. When someone, for example, the girl named like La Mu Pisong Diri. What is that? Both our family or her friends might call her Diri. La Mu Pisong Diri. I don't think so. It's quite long.
ရှိကျင်လည်းရှိမဟုတ်
iGCSE ဝင်နေမယ်နေလည်းရှိတယ်ကျဲ
你到底要考啊？I don't know maybe. I love the salad part. 讲嘛 attendance 考呢，得头。
Teacher, you know what? Imagine their mom got really angry and then she wanted to call her real name and then like she got exhausted and she stopped.
Yeah, that can happen, right?
Exactly.
ကျွန်တော်ဥပမာပေးရပါဒီတိုင်းပဲ
Okay, Ubama. You are Ubama. It's quite scary. You piece of okay. Whatever. And yeah, but people are born with the first letter of the week. For example, people born on Monday usually name Gang. Okay. The Muslim actually the fortune teller or monks, and they give us the name that we can use the rest of our lives. But for me, I got Susan from my mother. Okay. Anyway, the most popular name from the boys may be Kong, Min, Yu, Aga, etc. Kin, Su, Ji, Jie. Then, La. Yeah, okay. We normally use nickname in a family and then friends, which is very cute culture. And I think I don't actually know the meaning of the names. But all of them are connecting with their birth dates, right? Dates, month, and year. Okay. Okay. 講邊個就係嚟？想講報語啦。聽聽成報語，聽開報語，然後嗱你從報語，講報語，你咧咧報語，少少成報語，正啲嘢咯，係嘛？寫成啲嘢，知成啲嘢，嗱都冇成啲嘢，你都成啲嘢，都報成啲嘢。
係寫字嚟㗎嘛
Take your time. Some people names for boy. Georgette. Okay. Georgette. But mostly Sue. G. Nay Nwe. Okay. Okay, for the answer from Jess. Keep the name to solve today that one stronger. Appearance that parents name. Popular name of the boys are calm cat. That means peace, good things throughout life, and another name was that means of success. Yes. Popular name for the girls was Ken. That means abundance of friends. Family gift. Our name for lovely and friendship nickname. That's funny. Okay, Jennifer. And she said most common system is that using family name. This means that the first male child is named after the parent. Girl being named after the grandmothers. Most of the neighbor boys are Aka, G, E. Aka means God, Al means success, G means clean, and A means cool. And it is associated with our personality, character, ability, and our psychological judgment. Okay, correct, Ethan. Tutumo Medu, DY line,
I
Totozen.
haven't finished yet, Tishan.
Okay. Oh, wait. Ini Henny Milano. Henny Milano got them Milan. Cái chỉ là
Tôi từ đi mà tháo nghỉ.
Tishan သူခွင့်တိုင်ထားတယ်သူအပြင်သွားနေလို့နှစ်ရက်ခွင့်တိုင်ထားတယ်
ဟုတ်တယ်ဆရာခကြီးကနည်းပြည့်လို့
They have trouble. Okay, good to know. Traditional views, purchase of the park. The most of them will buy Afghan, Afghanistan, the Constitution, Sandra,
Teacher ဟိုကလေဒီမှာ
Yeah.
နောက်ဆုံးတစ်ကြောင်းပေးထားတာဘာရေးရမယ်မသိလို့
So nickname ကဆိုတော့မိသားစုထဲမှာပဲတုံးလာတာမဟုတ်တငယ်ချင်းတွေကြားထဲမှာတုံးလာတာပြောချင်တာအဲဆိုတော့ nickname တွေရှိရဆိုရင်အဲ့ nickname ကွာအိမ်မှာပဲတုံးလာတာဒါမှမဟုတ်တငယ်ချင်းတွေနဲ့ပဲတုံးလာတာဒါမှမဟုတ်အိမ်မှာရောတငယ်ချင်းတွေနဲ့တုံးလာတာပြောချင်တာကြားလာပြီမို့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
မေတ္တာသမီးပြောရလား
notice ရေးနေရော
ရေးနေရော okay အဲ့ဆိုအများကြီးလက်ဆောက်တက်ပြီးပြောပို့ပြီနော်
okay
okay အဲ့ဆိုသမီး first question နဲ့ပြီးပြရမယ်
okay
အဲ့ဆိုကျန်တဲ့တစ်ပိုင်းတွေတော့ Viber နဲ့ပဲပို့ပြီးတော့နော်သမီး
okay ဟုတ်
okay okay အဲ့ဆိုကျွန်တော်နောက်တစ်ပြန်တော့သွားရအောင် Ceremonies and special occasions. Okay, so we'll move to page number 112. Ceremonies and special occasions. So a ceremony is a formal event with special tradition, actions, or words. Which ceremonies can you think of, and what happened at the ceremony? Okay, so can you tell me some of the examples of the ceremonies that mostly celebrate in our country?
happy birthday
Birthday ceremony. Okay.
wedding ceremony
Wedding ceremony, birthday ceremony. What else?
အလူဘယ်လိုပြောအလူပြောချက် engagement
Engagement. Okay, engagement ceremony. Aluကိုချုပ်လို့ပြောတယ်
domination လား
donation ceremony. Domination donation ceremony. Okay, ပြီးတော့
ချုပ်ပါကထိန်တော့
ကထိန်ရဆိုကထိန်ရဖြစ်နေမှာပါကထိန်ကတော့ကျတော့တီးတတ်ရှိမှာကထိန်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတော့ရဲ့traditional celebration တစ်ခုပဲเนาะအဲ့တော့ religious traditional celebration
celebration ဆိုတော့တကြံ
festival မဟုတ်ဘူးလား
ဟုတ်တာ
This is festival. It's not a celebration, right? It's not ceremony.
တင်းကျိုတင်းကျိုဟုတ်တယ်
Talenjo is also festival, right? Talenjo festival and Talenjo festival, right? Ceremony ကလည်းဆိုအခမ်းအနားတစ်ခုတည်တံ့သူ့အတွက် event တစ်ခုလုပ်ပြီးကျင်းပတဲ့ဟာမျိုးအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ခုနပြောသွားသလိုမျိုးကွာ wedding ceremony လိုဟာမျိုး yes graduation ceremony correct graduation ceremony လိုဟာမျိုး now awarding ceremony စုပေးပွဲလိုဟာမျိုးအဲ့လိုဟာမျိုး dinner ကဘာအတွက်တင်တာလဲတမီး wedding dinner ceremony ပါ
wedding dinner လေးရှိ
yes Engagement ceremony, wedding ceremony,
and funeral.
funeral. Yes. Huh?
Ain't that boy?
Ain't that boy? Ain't that boy? I don't know that. Ain't that boy?
Opening new house.
How? Welcome နဲ့တွေ့တော့နေတယ်အဲ့ဟာ collocation ပြီးရင်ဖတ်ချပေးမယ်နော် welcome home welcoming or something like that ဆိုတော့ pay homage yes pay homage ceremony yeah ခုနကနားလည်ပြောရတာ funeral လားမသိဘူးဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါ ceremony လို့ပြောလို့
Yes.
celebrate okay it's a kind of ceremony okay funeral
celebrate လုပ်တာဟုတ်လေ
celebrate လုပ်တာမဟုတ်ပါဘူးကျတော့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲအဲ့ဒါဒါပေမဲ့ကျတော့လောက်တော့လုပ်ပြီး ceremony တချို့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့အဲ့လိုခန်းနားနဲ့တော့တချို့ဟာမျိုးရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့ it's a kind of ceremony but it's not ဟိုလိုမျိုး ceremony ပျော်ပွဲရှိပွဲတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့နော် okay အဲ့တော့ reading မှာဆိုတော့ဖတ်ကြည့်အောင် read the magazine article so there is a magazine article and describe what is happening in the two pictures so you may see the two pictures right in the first one the child or the babies are crying and in the second one and we can do like easily right there may be like this like engaging ceremony or marriage ceremony right so we'll read about that one and we'll tell what happened in the two pictures exactly okay Okay, so what happened in the picture? For the first
babies
one,
are
what kind of
crying.
celebration?
Said the first paragraph.
In the first
Like
paragraph.
crying baby sumo.
Crying baby sumo. Yes. So what is the Japanese name of that celebration?
Nagisumu.
Crying baby.
Nagi sumo, right?
Oh, yes.
They call Nagi sumo in Japanese, right? Japanese language. And it means that crying baby sumo. So what kind of celebration is that? What do they have to do in that celebration?
Make
You have to make the
babies
baby
cry
cry.
and the longest.
So who
they
will be the
cry,
winner?
The longest
who
and
cry
loudest
longest and loudest
baby.
is the winner.
Yes. So the baby who cries longest and loudest will be the winner, right? So it's kind of strange, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Poor baby, right? They have to cry a lot to win the prize. So yeah, so
Tụi
that's
hay
kind
game
of
cái giá
celebration.
này.
Nó bao nhiêu là tụi mình vậy? Tụi nói thầm máu.
Tụi của bà cái giá này. Tụi đâu tụi mình
Tại vì anh biểu là cái guy but là white house quay chơi vì là tụi mấy chính là ngủ.
You know what? I love seeing kids crying.
Yeah.
I love seeing kids crying.
Really?
I'm so happy when they cry. So
Kaya ano mo kaya siya lahat yung break that they pay mga lost guy but là white house. White house biểu siya thoát
I
toa
hope
đi
your
show
future
mà
kids
quay
will
break
cry
that
all day, no?
That's a big.
Actually,
How about
babies
what is it?
look more cute when they cry.
That's how they say.
It's so annoying when the babies cry, right?
it's annoying, but teacher,
like, this was
when they
cute.
cry because of me, it's more fun. I swear to God.
Oh my god, sister, you're such an evil.
You know what? I know that I'm so evil because I act like I love the children when in front of their parents, but actually no, I hate them so much.
Okay. မထင်အောင်တော့ sister. Okay. ကလေးငွေနားကြီးပြရင်မဟုတ်လားအဲ့ပွဲလားအဲ့ celebration လုပ်နေတာတော့ငါကွဲပြီးပြန်လာပါမယ်အဲ့တော့အကြာဆုံးငိုနိုင်တဲ့ကလေးအဲ့တော့သူတို့ရဲ့အယူဆပါတယ်လေအဲ့လိုမျိုးပွဲကျင်းပရတဲ့အယူဆပါတယ်ဘာလို့ပြောထားလဲ
Crying baby growing first.
Yes, crying babies grow fast. အဲ့တော့များငိုနိုင်တဲ့ကလေးကကျန်းမာတယ်ပို့ပြီးတော့မှပြင်းပြန်ထွားတယ်ဆိုတဲ့ပြောချင်တာအားရှိရဆိုတဲ့တွေပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီမှာတော့ sumo လို့ပြောတာကျ sumo ဆိုတာမှတော့ကျွန်တော်ဖန်ဆက်တာလို့ပြောတာပဲဒါပေမဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာကျွန်တော်ကငိုတာနဲ့တိုက်တာပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့အများဆုံးအကြဆုံးအကျယ်ဆုံးငိုနိုင်တဲ့ကလေးကအနိုင်ရတယ် so yes it's kind of like strange right and this is the Japanese tradition okay so how about this one these pictures show what kind of celebration and where
Engagement.
An engagement
Engagement.
ceremony.
The second
Kitchen.
one.
engagement ceremony how do they call in their language
Mangani.
Magni, yes, Magni, look correct. And it's kind of like special ceremony, and it happened in Pakistan, right? So Pakistan has engagement ceremony. So language Magni, look correct, right? So the first one is Nagi Sumo celebration. Now the second picture is Magni celebration. So how about that program? That program, so what kind of celebration is presented in that program? And what is happening? Kind of birthday. How do they call that in their language? Quinceanera, yes. Quinceanera. အဲ့ဒါကျတော့ဘာမှ celebrate လုပ်တာလဲ Mexico, Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the center of South America. အဲ့မှာကျင်းပတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ celebration ရဲ့နာမည်ကကျတော့ Quinceanera လို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့တော့15နှစ်ပြည့်တဲ့မိန်းကလေးတိုင်းဆိုတော့ celebrate လုပ်ပေးတယ် right? So what do they do in that celebration? During that celebration, what is the special things about that? What do the parents have to do? They have to wear a pair of high heels, right? Given by her father. So what is the meaning of that?
From childhood to adult.
Yes, it's kind of like transmission from childhood to adulthood. I don't know. အဲ့တော့ကလေးဘဝကနေပြီးတော့မှ adulthood အရွယ်ရောက်သူအဖြစ်ဆိုတတ်မှတ်လိုက်တာပေါ့15နှစ်ဆိုတော့တတ်မှတ်တဲ့ပုံမှာရှိရဆိုရှင်နော်အဲ့တော့ရိုးဖက်ကနေပြီးတော့မှဆိုတော့တောက်ဖက်ပြီးဆိုရှင်ဒီမိန်းကလေးကအရွယ်ရောက်သွားဆိုတော့ရှိတယ်နည်းနည်းသူက celebrate လုပ်ကြတယ် right? So how about the last paragraph? What kind of celebration is presented in the last paragraph?
Naming
Open house, teacher.
Open house, yes. Open house, right? So what kind of celebration is that?
Giving name.
Yes, giving name days. အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ဘယ်မှာလောက်တာလဲဘယ်မှာသင်ပါလဲ
In Greece.
Greece မှာ
Greek မှာဆိုတော့ many European and Latin American countries မှာ celebrate လုပ်တာအဲ့အားလုံးမှာဆို celebration ၄ခု present လုပ်ထားတယ် and that may be quite strange for us, right? အဲ့ဆိုတော့ net 2 cent လို့ဆိုထားရဟုတ်တယ်နော်တချို့ဟာမဟုတ်တော်များပါဒီတစ်ခုက is kind of like normal နော်တနေ့သုံးခုကတော့ it may be like quite strange for us according to the cultural difference, right? Okay, so we'll move to number 2 now. Read the text messages and each one refers to one of the ceremonies or special occasions described in page 112. Write a sentence or two about what has just happened. Okay, so you have to decide which celebration they refer to for each of the texts. So we'll do number 2 now. Number 2 is the one, no? Okay, for the first text message, what event is just happened?
Quinceanera.
Quinceanera, yes. Quinceanera. So how about number 2? Save the date we are getting on 22nd August.
Magni.
Magni.
Magni. Yes,
Magni.
Magni. Yes. So they are about to celebrate an engagement ceremony, right? As they are getting married. Okay. So how about number 3?
Open house.
Open
house. Yes, open house. So how about number 4?
Baby crying. Crying babies.
Crying baby. How do we call that in Japanese language?
Nakizumo.
Nakisumo, yes. So their child just won the prize, right? So that is why they are really proud of her. Okay. So we have finished number 2. And for number 3 is just walk in Paris and read the articles again, then check how much you remember. So I want to skip number 2. So is that okay?
Okay, teacher, skip you.
Teacher.
So we'll move to use of English present simple passive. Okay, this time we will use present simple as passive. Right, so present simple မှာ passive နဲ့သုံးမယ်ဆိုသူရဲ့ form လေးကိုပြောအရင်ပြောပါလား Present simple
It's
yes, and it's a plus 3, correct. Alright, so ဘာမှသုံးလဲဆို we often use the passive when describing formal occasions. Formal occasions တွေပေါ်ပြတဲ့အခါမှာသုံးတယ် because it is the actions that are important, not who does them. Alright, ဆိုတော့အရေးကြီးတာက action ကအရေးကြီးတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဘသူကလုပ်တယ်ဆိုတော့အရေးကြီးဘယ်ပွဲကကျင်းပဆိုတော့များသောအားဖြင့် special occasions တွေပြောတဲ့အခါကျလို့ရှိရင်အမြဲတမ်း present simple passive form နဲ့သုံးတယ်ပြ active voice နဲ့မသုံးပါဆိုတော့ we don't need to mention about who celebrate that ဘသူကကျင်းပရဆိုတော့ပြောစရာမလိုဘူးနော်ဒီနိုင်ငံတွေမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီပွဲကကျင်းပရဆိုတော့အဲ့မှာဆိုတော့ subject ထည့်ကြမလို့တော့ right subject ကိုခေါ်ပြကြတယ်မလို့ဘူးဘသူကလုပ်တယ်ဆိုရဲဆိုမလို့ဘူးပြပြကြမလို့ရဲ့အတွက်ဆောင်မလို့ဆိုတော့ present simple မှာဆို passive နဲ့အောင်လို့ပြောတာ For example, to mark an engagement in Pakistan, a special ceremony called a magni is held. ဘသူကကျင်းပပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ပြောကြမလို့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒီလို special occasion ကိုကျင်းပပေးရ right rings are exchanged and a date for the wedding is set အဲ့တော့ just တွေဒဲပြီးရနဲ့ဆိုတော့လို့လေ wedding date ကိုဆိုတာသတ်မှတ်ကြတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့မှာလည်းဆို we don't need to mention about the subject right the doer of the action ကိုဆိုဖော်ပြကြမလို့တဲ့အခါမှာ passive နဲ့လုပ်တယ်အဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီတော့မတော့နေပြရမယ်နော်
Yes, teacher.
yes okay form လေးလည်းမှတ်ထားမယ်နော်ဟိုညားသွားရင်ရောသွားမှာအဲ့ tense ကဆိုတော့ဟို second ဒီဗာလဲ final term မှာလည်းပြန်ပါမယ်ဆိုတော့နော် okay so number 4 complete the sentences with a suitable verb in the passive အဲ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့မှာပေါ်မှာ verb နည်းနည်းမပေးထားတော့ appropriate ဖြစ်တဲ့ verb ကိုဆိုတော့ passive form နဲ့ပြန်ထည့်ပေးရမှာအဲ့တော့1 to 6 8ဆက်ပြီးပါ So have you finished?
Yes, Chef.
Yes. And Rio?
But teacher, တချို့အိမ်မရဘူးလား
都还没有 okay. Okay, number 1. At a wedding ceremony, the wedding rings sometimes blank on a small cushion.
အရှိမဖြေရဘူးတဲ့အနာဟာတော့ is put on a small cushion
အရှိဟာမဖြေထားအနောက်ကဟာဖြေထား
sometimes put
sometimes ဟုတ်တယ်လေဆိုတော့ဒီမှာ MS hours ပဲဟုတ်တယ်နော် plus
သမီးလေးနှစ်ခုဖြေရမယ်ထင်တယ်
နှစ်ခုလို့ထင်တယ် okay the wedding rings are sometimes put ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကျွန်တော် place နဲ့ထားလို့ရတယ်နော် place on a small cushion နော် put ထားလို့ရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကျွန်တော် place နဲ့ထားလို့ရတယ်နော် So how about number 2? Promises or vow planned by the bride and groom at their wedding.
It's given.
It's or are. Promises
Are.
Promises or vow are given, yes, by the bride or and groom at their wedding. Okay, so how about number 3? The tradition Qingpao or something like that. I can't pronounce that is a Chinese word, right? So the tradition often blank in northern China as a wedding dress.
It's often worn.
Celebrate. It's
often celebrate. Okay, what have you got?
It's often worn.
It's often worn in northern. Yes, it's often worn in northern China as a wedding dress, right? Wedding dress အနေနဲ့ဆိုတော့ဘာလို့ကြာလို့ပြောရလဲဝတ်ဆင်ကြရလို့ပြောတာဟုတ်တယ်နော်
Yes.
So how about number 4?
Flowers
Folio.
are always blown.
Always given.
B-L-O-M.
bloom လို့မရbloom မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့အဲ့မှာ given လေးထည့်လိုက် odd numbers တွေပဲပေးကြတယ်ချင်းချင်းဟုတ်တယ်နော် in Russia flowers are always given in odd numbers အဲ့တော့စုံကဏ္ဍမပေးဘူးပေါ့ခုကောင်မလေးကိုပေးခြင်းလဲဟိုက odd number ပဲ mark နဲ့ပဲပေးရဆိုတော့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဖျားတင်များသွားပြီဆိုတော့ odd number နဲ့တင်ကြတာများတယ်နော်3 point တောင်လို့ရှိရင်5 point တောင်လို့ရှိရင်9 point အဲ့လိုမျိုးတင်ကြတာများတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလား So how about number 5? To make the occasion a ceremony planned every year on 11 November. A ceremony
It's celebrated.
is celebrated လဲရမယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင် is taken place လဲရမယ်ဆိုတော့ taken place ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရင် celebrated. So how about 6? Today, guests then sometimes plan to a name day party by a text message. Guests
Are
sometimes invited, yes, invited to a name day party by text message. Text message in the row page down, right? So invited, correct. So did you get all the answers for number 4?
Yes, teacher. Invite I-N-V-I-D-E.
DED bother me. 3 is 3 dollars myself invited. Okay, so it's 10 minutes and not 5 minutes. Match the vocab and the noun to make collocations. So collocations are the end of the associated with engagement and marriage. Marriage and engagement but the collocations they are look at the test and exercise 1 to help you or the example that to mark and engagement. To mark and engagement will help you. Generally children do that.
Done, teacher.
Okay, so to hold neither. To hold
Ceremony.
To hold a ceremony. Okay, to propose.
Marriage.
To exchange.
Rings.
Rings. Instead.
A date.
The message later now I think down line.
Oh, teacher.
Teacher. 7 minutes နေပါပြန်တော့
Okay, alright. So the message တွေကို homework လေးလာခဲ့ပြီ homework ဆိုရင် just လေးပဲထုတ်လာခဲ့ပြီမနေ့ပြန်ကျရင်ကျတော့ထပ်ကြမလို့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဆိုတော့ပါဇက်ကပဲပြောသွားမယ် present လုပ်တော့ဟုတ်ပြီနော် homework နည်းနည်းလေး idea လေးစဉ်းစားလာခဲ့ပြီညာဆိုတော့မနေ့ပြန် we will discuss number 6 okay
Okay.
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Bye, Shay.
Bye. Thank you.
bye bye